Hello there, and welcome to another video. Today, we're going to be doing episode 2 of how to become a better Brawlhalla fighter. Now, if you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to. I'm not saying you do. If you want to improve and be better than everybody else, you should definitely stay. Now, the second lesson that you'll be learning today, or that I'll be teaching you, is the one jump method. I spoke about that in my previous video, if you saw that.
Online.
Today I'll be using one jump to attack my opponent. And if I'd use more than one jump, please forgive me. My memory is not the best when it comes to fighting. That's why I don't use a lot of combos. But watch how I fight, and you'll see that it's very effective. Wait, hold on. Let's just put the things I hope this video helps you. Now, this fight isn't about winning.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
And that's how you do it, folks. That's the one jump. A bit sloppy, but you see. Now, your opponent can, and most likely will, try to predict your movements, but most of the time, they won't. A lot of people are very lazy. A lot of them. This guy is interesting. I've never fought someone like this before. I can't tell if they're bad or just a bad connection. What's happening? They're not attacking me. Now, one jumps are more for attack speed when you're attacking your opponent, you want to make sure that you jump just once. That way you can time your attacks. And don't forget your recoil jump too. When your opponent hits you into the air, press either the R2 or the L2 buttons to recoil. So, like this. Every time your opponent hits you, you can, I think you can recoil like that. You can also do it whenever you hit your opponent. It's great for counterattacking and turning your opponent's attacks against them. It gives you that quick, split-second timing to take them out. It's an excellent kill. Excellent. Now with Axe, this puts you in the specific position where you can KO your opponent with 2 hits when they're in red. 1, 2, like that. I like to play with my opponent. The best way to master Axe is to stop caring about winning and to care more about having fun. Even if your opponent is spamming you. Even if your opponent's being toxic, try and have fun with them. You're playing a video game. This isn't a life or death situation. And for God's sakes, don't be toxic if somebody puts you under pressure. It's sad, man. You don't have to be toxic. Being toxic kills the game for everybody. And yes, I am Icy Tree, and if you don't like me, then you can be salty. Now, this also works very well with gauntlets too. Oh, I need more colors. Hey, there we go. Lassie Core. My man. We're in the core. Core. Be careful of Dianas. They spam a lot.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Now, if you practice your jumping, you can also practice your bouncing. I'll show you how to bounce. So when you bounce, you want to press the R2 and the L2 buttons after you've jumped. And that is a toxic person.
Player 2 wins.
Salty. Ah, I love pissing people off, bro. It's so easy. You people really have to get your emotions under control. I mean, just wow. So many people just lose their minds over the littlest of pressure. It's just like, hey, what are you, a piece of iron or a piece of wax? I'm sorry, but wait, no, I'm not. Get better. And you gotta realize a lot of these people are kids too, so you can't be too upset. And if you are a kid, you need to get your emotions under control during a fight. That's not good to have that happen. You need to get your emotions under control, or it's gonna affect you in real life. Because it's not easy dealing with your emotions when you don't know how to. Being pissed off at your opponent because they pressure you in a fight is an excellent way to practice emotional control. Whenever you get pissed off, whenever somebody pisses you off, if they're not being toxic or salty or just negative, if they're just fighting you and better than you, then learn to turn your frustration into motivation to beat your opponent. Don't let that anger destroy the fight. That's terrible. That stops the learning process, and it makes it more about ego and pride. You know, it's not about beating somebody. It's about having fun. You know, screw a win. You can win millions of times and still not feel any satisfaction from it. You can lose thousands of times and never feel any hatred. You gotta master your emotions if you're gonna be a good fighter. Because if you don't, nobody's gonna want to fight with you. And that's not good.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Ooh. Oh, man. If I nailed that perfectly, oh, that would have been beautiful to catch on camera. Imagine if if the tip of my spear hit his in perfect contact, bro, that would have been amazing. The clash of the year, man. Yeah. You see, stuff like that happens when you're not toxic, when you don't let your emotions just overpower you. Stuff like that happens, huh? That was a really good fight. It was a little intense, but you know, that's how fights are. But what matters is we didn't leave as enemies. We left as possible training partners. If I ever fight that person again and they remember how I fight, that's going to be a good fight. Especially if they want a rematch after. Because without toxicity, everything is training and you just get better and better and better. Steel sharpens steel. Remember that, kids and adults. Don't be toxic, because toxicity will dull your blade. Now let's go with sword. Stylish. You know, the go-to food for cramping would be avocados instead of bananas because they have more potassium, phosphorus, and magnesium.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Pizza! Behold the one jump. Just one jump, and you're done. You see, folks, when you don't lose control, you can keep control of what you're doing. He's losing his mind right now. Angry and frustrated. See? They rage quit because they were angry. They couldn't hit me and they got pissed off and quit. That's why you should never lose your temper. That was a fantastic fight. And they left because they were upset. Oh. Oh well. Perfect example, folks. Perfect example. That could have been a really fantastic fight. But they just threw it away because they couldn't hit me. That means they just need more training. Yeah, come on. What is this? Keep your emotions under check. Otherwise, that'll happen to you. Next, let's go with... I am terrible with battle boots, but for the sake of the demonstration, I will show you.
Raptor the Betrayer.
Oh ho ho, a platinum. This ought to be good. Let's see how the mighty platinum fights.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Very nice. Not bad. Yeah. Oh, they must be lagging. Not bad. He must be lagging very hard. Platinums are usually very, very good. This one is quite accurate. A little sloppy right now, though, but that must be very, very bad lag. I understand completely. I really suck when I'm lagging. I totally understand. You know, I used to be a 1,400 when it came to my elo. I was a Brawlhalla too. 2 defense. Nobody used to be able to stand up to that ass. Then the lag game destroyed my skills. Now I'm a horrible gold, but rank don't really matter. Very good platinum. Very good platinum. I didn't notice spam once, but they were a little emotionally unstable. But other than that, it was an excellent fight, nonetheless. Now that, folks, that's how you should fight. Maybe not exactly like that, but more or less. Now me, folks, I'm just a bot. I'm just a humble training robot trying to teach you how to fight better. You don't want to fight like everybody else on the game. You want to fight like me or people like me. Because those people ain't toxic. When we win, we're not going to look down on you and say, huh, how pathetic. We're going to look up at you. We're going to look at you and say, hey, that was a good try. Come on back and try again. Who knows? You might teach me a thing or two. Because I'm no master. I'm just a humble training robot. With a very smooth voice. Now let's see. Let's go with axe and sight this time. And remember, folks, less defense is more. I don't know if I'm just crazy, but I just don't like having max defense. Takes away from something else.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
You can also use your opponent's attacks as a kind of pseudo jump. Watch this. Let's see if I can do it right. There we go. Now you can't always do it perfectly, but you can do it pretty reliably, especially with that. Doesn't work too well on SIGs, but you can still do it. And then when you combine it with your fighting style, you can recover and attack whenever they attack you, making you even more deadly. And if you do it right, you can learn the double SIG, gravity cancel attack. It's a little difficult, but you can do it. Really helpful. It's not considered spamming, so if anybody says it's spamming, it's not. Spamming is when you do 3 heavy attacks in 1 row. Combo spamming is the same. You can't spam with regular attacks though. That would be like if Luffy was spamming by punching somebody too many times. And that's the end of the video, folks. All of you out there, I hope you learned something today. And I hope I was a good teacher for all of you. And if I was, feel free to tell me in the comments section. And if I was a great teacher, like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe you'll teach me something. Until the next video, goodbye, and thank you for your time.